Now from downtown Cleveland and Progressive Field, MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Chomby. Okay, let's jump in, Chris. It's August. The postseason races are starting to take shape, and these divisional matchups are really starting to impact the standings.
Yeah, Boog, these two teams play each other a lot, and maybe it's easy to think, hey, they know your holes and your weaknesses, but these are the matchups during the season that matter more in the standings than the rest of the games. These are the ones that really add up at the end of the year and can set you up for a strong finish in the month of September.
So almost ready to get underway, and today's starting pitcher, Shane Bieber.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Here in Cleveland, here's Tim Anderson.
Leading off the night for the White Sox, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
And he deals. Not even close there. And this one is off and running.
7-10.
The wind and the pitch. And that drops in for a strike. Here comes the pitch. So now 1-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That one misses in the dirt. And a pitch. Out to short. Rosario collects it. Whips it to first on the run. Safe. It's an infield single to start the ball game.
Just barely able to beat that one out. Man, he was giving it his all, getting down the line right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Leori Garcia up to the plate. Bieber checks the runner. Anderson dives back. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Anderson on at first. Nobody out. Next pitch is downstairs. And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Righty delivers. And that's outside. The pitch. Now front, pulls that one foul. Now it's 3-2. Nobody out. Runner at first. To the right side. Reaches on the backhand, but it's through. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Batting third.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And now it's Luis Robert. First pitch just misses. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Next offering is in for a strike. Kicks and deals. Just missing there. And the count is even 2-2. 2-2 now. And now it's filled up.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And that's down, a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. Not in time, he scores. And it's 1-0.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Eloy Jimenez. And first offering is fouled off. No outs, runners at first and second. That one the other way. That's a base hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Bases juiced, no outs. Got him. Huge strikeout there.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Now the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and get out of this little jam.
Next pitch off the play. And that's ball 2.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And here it comes. Got him. 2 out.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
The designated hitter, Gavin.
Next is the designated hitter, Gavin Sheets. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
The 1-1. Just off the inside edge.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Late that time, and it's strike 2. Garcia at third. Robert on second. Jimenez on at first with 2 down. In the air right field. That's back there. And it hits the fence. 1 run's in. Now 2 runs score. And they lead by 3. He's in there.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
So 2 down. Josh Harrison, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs.
Well, it stinks to be down by, these runs early in this ball game like this, but you've got 2 outs. You've got to close the door because you still have a chance with how much time is left in this one.
Next pitch misses, 2 balls and a strike.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Strike 2. The pitch. Next offering is outside. Liner to second and picked on the hop. On to first. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now 3-0. We go to the bottom of the first, and our pitcher tonight, Lance Lynn. Lots of punch-outs, a real strikeout artist, Singy.
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
Miles Straw now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Next offering way off the plate. And a pitch. Line drive, base hit, right center field. And now it's Ahmed Rosario. He went 1 for 5 back on Wednesday. Here goes the runner. Pitch is low. Throw to second, and great jump.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or guys are going to be running all game.
Next offering is in for a strike. No outs. Runner on second. Next pitch is outside. Check swing, but he went too far. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
3-2 now. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Runner at second, nobody out. Next offering is fouled back. In the air, left field. Jimenez settles underneath it. 1 down. Here's the Guardians lineup now. And this offense is really clicking right now, Chris.
That's a good feeling in that dugout over there. You feel like when you walk to the plate, you're going to get a knock, you're going to drive in a run, you're going to do something productive, even if it's just get a walk to keep the line moving. And that's a great feeling to have. They've got it bottled right now.
1 out and a runner at second. Pitch misses, and now 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Nope.
Next offering is downstairs.
3 balls, no strikes.
He swings and fouls one off. The pitch, and that's ball 4.
That's upstairs. Ball 4.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Now it's Franmil Reyes in there for strike 1.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Straw over at second. Ramirez over at first with 1 away. The next offering misses, and it's 1-1. And that one fouled off. Two on, one out. And now the count is even. Next offering is fouled back. Righty to the plate. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And 2 away now. And now Trey Mancini. 1 for 3 back on Wednesday.
The first baseman, Trey.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Now a long throw home. But it's offline. He will score. And it's now a 2-run game.
Well done. Drives in the run. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Here's Josh Naylor. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that one pulled down by Jimenez. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Back now at Progressive Field. The batter now is Adam Engel.
Leading off for the White Sox.
Bieber back to work.
15, Adam.
And ball 1.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning threw a lot of pitches.
And a pitch. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
1 and 2.
The wind to kick the pitch. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-2. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The wind of the pitch. And that one missing low. Right-hander kicks, deals. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup, and the batter will be the shortstop, Tim Anderson. First offering misses the mark.
Ball 1, no strike.
Next pitch is outside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Bieber checks the runner. Engel dives back in. Next pitch is inside, and that's ball 3.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
At the belt and fires. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
3-0 hack right there. Say, man, I'm going to go for it.
And he deals. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. And they turn the double play.
Now batter, second baseman, Leori Garcia.
Here's the second baseman, Leury Garcia. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
Well, the hitter's got his timing down for the breaking ball. If you're a pitcher, if you can get that fastball in on the hand, it's going to be very difficult for that hitter to get the barrel to it.
Stays alive. And the right-hander deals. Liner, base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Luis Robert now. Next pitch downstairs, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Garcia off of first with 2 away. Next offering misses. Now 2-0. Bieber checks the runner, and he's back in safely. Two outs, and that's in for a strike. And the next pitch is way outside. The 3-1. And that one fouled off.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Check on the runner. Garcia back on a dive. And a payoff pitch. And he walked him.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Here's a big power threat. Eloy Jimenez. And he's already singled in this game. That one fouled off. First and second, 2 down. Next one misses, and the count is 1-1. The pitch. And that's downstairs and outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swings and misses. 2-2 now. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Got him. That ends the frame. White Sox strand a couple, but they still lead it 3-1. Back to the ballpark. Here's Riley Green.
Leading off for the Guardians.
And the pitch.
Riley.
And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Oh, 2 now. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And quickly one away in the second.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Next offering is down low, and that is ball 1. Kicks and fires. Foul ball there.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
1 down, base is empty. Ground ball left side. Harrison fires over to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Batting 9th, the catcher, Austin.
Austin Hedges now. He was 0 for 4 in Wednesday's game. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
Oh, 2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
For the White Sox,
The right-hander back to work.
Yasmani Grandal.
That's inside.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His 3rd inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
And a foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. And another ball.
2-1.
Two and 1 now. Swing and a miss as he was late. Here's the 2-2. And now the count filled up 3-2. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor. Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Reyes makes the catch. 2 away now. And next is the designated hitter, Gavin Sheets.
Gavin Sheets.
And that's in there for strike 1.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Down, 0-2.
The 0-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that'll do it. Down in order go the White Sox, as the lead remains 3-1. For the bottom of the 3rd, stepping up for the Guardians, Miles Straw.
Leading off for the Guardians,
In for a strike. Strike 1.
Miles Straw.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Grandal makes the grab. One up, one down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Stepping in, Ahmed Rosario. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike. And a pitch. Broken back ground ball to second. Garcia collects over to first. And two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Up next for Cleveland, the third baseman, Ramirez.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Jose Ramirez. He reached out a walk his first time. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, 1 swing can put you right back in this ball game.
Next offering way off the plate. Next one misses, and that's ball 3. The wind and the pitch. And a 4-pitch walk.
Now
Runner at first with 2 away. Now at the plate, Franmil Reyes. Runner takes off. There's a ball. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning.
Well, trying to get in the scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
On to the 4th. Here's the third baseman, Josh Harrison.
Leading off for the White Sox, the third baseman, number 5, Josh Harrison.
Bieber back to work. Ball 1 there. The pitch. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Ball to strike. And a foul ball. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. So digging in, Adam Engel worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Pitch misses inside, 1-0. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
And he drops it down the third baseline. And it goes just foul. The 1-2. That misses off the outside edge.
I got to count 2-2.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Here's a 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Next offering is down low.
Tough take right there. He swings at that more often than not.
Payoff pitch. Stays alive. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Lifted in the air, right center field. Reyes brings it in, and there's 2 down. And now the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Tim Anderson.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
And it's even up. The pitch. In there. And so now 1-2.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The pitch. Line drive, caught. Nothing doing for the White Sox, and the score stays 3-1. Welcome back. Ready to go. Bottom 4. So in now for Cleveland, Franmil Reyes.
For the Guardians, the right fielder, Franmil
Well,
Reyes.
certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Righty to the plate. That one missed. And a pitch. In the air out towards right center. Engel moving under it. Hauls it in for the out. Trey Mancini now.
First baseman, Trey Mancini.
In there, and it's 0-1. And the 0-1. Good eye in that spot. And here it comes. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. New arm out of the bullpen, Jose Ruiz. And he'll work on holding this lead.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Over to Abreu. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Josh Naylor. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Right-handed reliever. That's down and in. (2-0). And there's a strike.
I got 2-1 to count.
That just misses. 3-1. And there's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
2 outs, runner at
The
first.
center fielder.
And up next for Cleveland, Riley Green.
Green.
And fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the inning is over. Guardians lead 1. And they still trail it here 3-1. And welcome back. Now it's the second baseman, Leury Garcia.
Leading off for the White
The
Sox,
wind of the pitch.
the second baseman, Leury.
And takes low for ball 1.
Well, Boog, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Reyes should have this one. He's got it. And there's one down. You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star Game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star Game, a face of one of the players playing in the game. I thought the city overall supported the event really well. Robert in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone. Yeah, and I think the players backed it up from the home run derby and the show that was put on between Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Pete Alonso, and others. It was off the charts. And then the game is always special. When you see the best in baseball, you remember how special this game is. And to be here at this ballpark, I think just was the icing on the cake.
This to third, and foul ball. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. And it's off the wall. And he's there at third with a triple.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
One down. Eloy Jimenez now. First pitch, and he just misses.
Count 1-0.
Robert takes his lead at third with one away. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
At the belt and fires. And that one sliced foul. The pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. In comes the run from third. It's 4-1.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Yasmani Grandal up to hit. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And that one gets away at the plate, and the runner holds. pitch. And he chases a high fastball there.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
And now it's even up. And he deals. Lined, and that's a base hit. Into third now, so runners at the corners and one out.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. That's it for Shane Bieber. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Eli Morgan taking over on the mound. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. Runners on the corners with one gone. Jose Abreu up to hit. First offering misses the mark.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Next offering is fouled back. Runners are at the corners, one away. Fought off foul. And the right-hander deals. Stays alive. Two on, one out. On the ground, right side. Oh, great stop. Off balance feed. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Cleveland, John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Andres Jimenez.
The second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
And the pitch. That catches the corner. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Ronaldo Lopez getting ready to go. Graveman, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Left-hand batter waits. Now 1-1. The 1-1.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
There's a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Left-hand hitter waits. And that's outside. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Austin Hedges. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
Hedges.
That one's in there, 0-1.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Kicks and fires. That misses. And the count even, 1-1. Righty delivers. Just missed. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Slapped foul. Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 2-2 now. Stays alive. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. Now 1 away.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Straw lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Next offering is in for a strike. Jimenez leads off first with 1 away. Next pitch misses inside, and a count 2-1. Righty to the plate. That misses, and now 3-1. The pitch, and there he goes. Pitch in for a strike. Tag, save. Grandal's throw not in time.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
Runner leads away at second. Base knock center field. Coming around third is Jimenez. He will score. It's 4-2.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock, you add a run.
Man at first with 1 gone. Ahmed Rosario digs in for the Guardians.
Now batting, shortstop, Ahmed.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Rosario.
And now 2-0. The 2-0 is in for a strike. Tying run at the plate. That one fouled off. 2-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
And a pitch. The punch out there, and there's 2 away.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well, and you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Next pitch downstairs. Ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
Establishing both ends of the zone is critical. Most times guys are wanting to get hitters out down, but if you can get them to look up, get a called strike, that's going to make that strike zone a lot bigger.
Move over to first, trying to keep him close. The pitch. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That pitch in for a strike. That is strike 2. Next pitch is outside. Two outs. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. Franmil Reyes digs in for the Guardians. And first offering is fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Swings through that one for strike 2.
That's one of those swing now before the pitchers even let go of the baseball.
Here's the 0-2. In the dirt. So on the wild pitch, 2 guys advance. So the tying run at second. And a swing and a miss. Good job at damage control right there. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 4-2. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And here is Gavin Sheets. And a pitch. Way high. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Nick Sandlin appears to be getting loose. The pitch. And that's outside.
No strike.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And now Josh Harrison. On the ground to short, could be 2. To second, there's 1. On a Mancini, 2.
The right fielder, number 15.
So up next, Adam Engel. First offering, and it just misses. Check swing, went around, and the count 1-1. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball. The next pitch misses, and the count's even at 2.
I got the count 2-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. and the White Sox go quietly. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots do up. White Sox 4 and the Guardians 2. So things over to the righty, Ronaldo Lopez. He last pitched 2 days ago.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Mancini in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. And the 1-0. And fires in a fastball at 95. The wind and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Next one is off the plate. 2-2. The wind to kick the pitch. Lopez gets the swing and the miss. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And now the DH, Josh Naylor. In there for strike 1. Oh, 2 now. Good eye right there.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And there's a foul ball.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
The 1-2. And that chance handled. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder
Riley Green digs in for the Guardians. And the first offering is not close. Next offering is in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
Right-handed reliever. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. And a good eye there. 3 balls, 2 strikes the count. And that's ball 4. Andres Jimenez now at the plate. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Swing and a miss, and that is that. 1 left for the Guardians. They trail it here 4-2. New inning getting started. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Tim Anderson.
The shortstop.
Morgan back to work. Called strike right there. And the righty deals. Way outside. 1-1. Good eye right there.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Right-hander kicks, deals to the left side, but it is well foul. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. One away.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Now the number 2 hitter, Leori Garcia. In the first pitch, misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. And that one fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Straw sizing this one up. Makes the catch. That's out number 2.
Up next for Chicago, the center fielder, Luis.
Next to hit, Luis Robert. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And first offering is fouled off. Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. And he went, says Dave Lawrence. And he deals. Next offering misses down and away.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
Out towards right center field. Reyes makes the catch, and that'll do it. 1-2-3 go the White Sox, but they still lead this one 4-2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Kendall Graveman trying to protect this lead.
Kendall Graveman.
Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 7th. So in now for Cleveland, Austin Hedges. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. And the pitch. And strike 1 to the catcher.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Here's a 1-1. Little chopper rolls foul. And here it comes. Foul ball there. The 1-2. And a ball evens the count. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Miles Straw. First offering misses the mark.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Fouled off. He was late. And the right-hander deals. Hedges gets his lead at first with nobody out. Ground ball right side, could be two. Can't glove it cleanly. Goes to second. Safe there. Substitution now at second base. And here's the pinch runner, Luke Maile. And up next for Cleveland, Ahmed Rosario.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
First pitch, not close. First and second here, no outs. Squares the bunt, but that rolls foul. The 1-1. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. One-two now. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Here's a 1-2.
You know, we used to say, if you're scared, get a dog. Throw the fastball, man.
If you're scared,
get a dog, man. Just get a dog.
The pitch stays alive. Kicks and fires. And a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Next offering is fouled back. The 2-2. And now it's filled up. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Robert puts it away, and there's one down.
Now batting, third baseman, Ramirez.
So they turn to Craig Kimbrell, and this is appearance number 45.
Number 46.
2 on, 1 out. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
0-1, no strike.
2 on, 1 out. 2 balls, no strikes, the count.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Next offering is fouled back. The 2-1. Just missed. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike, and it's 3-2. Left-hand batter waits. This one in the air, right field. That one's deep. On the warning track, and hauls it in. Runner tags at second. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Franmil Reyes. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Kimbrel throws over. Strong gets back easily. Righty to the plate. That's in there. Righty delivers. Late on that fastball.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
And now it's 1-2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Next pitch misses, and now 3-2. Now move to first. Strong back in standing. Three and 2 now. Out to short. Anderson over to pick it up. Tosses to first. And that is that. Guardians strand a couple. Still down by a count of 4-2. The new catcher now. Back now at Progressive Field for the top of the 8th. Stepping in the long ball threat, Eloy Jimenez. That's in there. 0-1. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Yasmani Grandal digs in now. And that's in there for strike 1. Oh, and 1 now. And ball 1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And a pitch. Misses inside. 2-2. The pitch. That's inside. Full count now. Jimenez aboard here at first with nobody out. Got him looking. And 1 out now.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Green under it. And he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. Gavin Sheets steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Gavin Sheets.
First offering, and it just misses. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
Left-hand hitter waits. Just off the outside part of the plate. The 2-1. Yeah, there's the strike. The pitch. Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Now throw to first, but back easily. And a pitch. That one to first. He handles it himself, and that is that. Bottom of the 8th, and now the first baseman, Trey Mancini.
Leading off for the Guardians, the first baseman, Trey
The pitch.
Mancini.
Strike one. Kimbrel. He's known as a reliever that excels in really tough situations, those high leverage spots. It seems like he's at his best in these situations, and obviously the ability to get the strikeout factors in. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Yeah, there's certain guys that expect to come in and dominate, and they see the challenge, the battle just a little bit differently. They trust their stuff, and they believe that their stuff is better than that guy standing in the batter's box, what his swing, what his ability is.
Next pitch inside, and it's 2-2.
Really good run, perhaps a little bit too much on that two-seamer. Couldn't hold the corner.
Next offering is fouled back. Two down. Next offering is outside. The mental approach is a big factor too, isn't it?
Yeah, Boog, it is. And, you know, for each guy, it can be a little different. Some people consciously work on focusing, slowing things down, breathing techniques. And then there's some players that are just natural, and they just seem to be more composed and less excitable.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Aaron Bummer takes over on the mound. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty.
Well, I think that what makes him so tough against left-handers is he hides the ball for a long time. And from that same side, harder for you to determine which part of the plate it's going to end up on.
Bummer deals. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down. A lot of times with relievers, they just like to get amped up, and they're not really looking to try and slow it down, right? They're just trying to get hyper.
Yeah, and perhaps make that hitter a little hyper and make him more aggressive. And that way, when they put a wrinkle, change speeds, he's out in front just a little bit.
The lefty, the 1-0. And delivers outside and just hacking like you used to.
Yeah, kind of same, just like that, yeah.
That one missed. Now 3-0. Two outs. There's the strike. And a pitch. And he walked him. Andres Jimenez digs in for the Guardians.
Now batting, the second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
And first offering is fouled off. And now the lefty.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Next offering is fouled back. the tying run at the plate. And a swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. Guardians leave one. They trail it here 4-2. We're back. It's the top of the ninth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Nick Sandlin. It's his job to keep his team in the game. Harrison stands in now. Looks at that one inside. In the air, out towards left center. Strong racing over to make the catch. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Adam Engel. First offering misses the mark. Right-handed reliever. Out front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Kicks and deals. Swings and misses. That's out number two.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With two strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Next pitch in the dirt, and that's ball one. 2 down, nobody on. Big swing and a miss.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
3-2 now. The wind of the pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. White Sox 4 and the Guardians 2. Liam Hendricks out of the bullpen. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Liam Hendricks.
Here's Luke Maile.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Next offering is in for a strike. At the belt and fires. And down on strikes he goes. One gone here.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. No, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Miles Straw digs in for the Guardians. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Right-hander kicks, deals. And now just 2 outs away. And he chases that one below the zone. Slice the other way and foul. And here it comes. Ground ball right side. The throw to first. Now only one out remaining.
The batter, the shortstop, Ahmed.
2 outs, base is empty. Ahmed Rosario digs in for the Guardians. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. And he's got it. Ball game. And the White Sox take game 1 of the series on the road.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
And your final 4-2. Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
Tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. A wise man told me that silence never betrayed him. Keep your mouth shut, cause got ultimatums. Stupid situations, the tongue often creates them. The motor mouth is usually causing mayhem. Let's reflect times I try to collect minds from complex rhymes. And by the way, shout out to
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious White